Ever wondered what it would feel like to wake up each morning with legs that feel strong, steady, and ready to carry you through the day without a hint of pain? Imagine stepping out of bed, taking a brisk walk in the park, or dancing with your grandkids, all without the nagging worry of muscle cramps, weakness, or a stumble that could steal your independence. For too many seniors, this feels like a distant dream. Weak legs, painful spasms, and the constant fear of falling can turn simple joys into daunting challenges. But what if the secret to unstoppable legs lies in something as simple as the right nutrients? In this video, we're diving into the top 7 vitamins and minerals that can transform your leg strength, boost your balance, and keep you moving with confidence well into your golden years. We're starting with 2 powerhouses that your legs can't live without. And trust me, you'll want to hear every detail of this life-changing advice. Let's get started. At Senior Serenity, we're all about helping you live your best life after 60, and today's focus is on building legs that won't let you down. As we age, our bodies face inevitable shifts. Muscle mass starts to slip away, a condition called sarcopenia, making every step feel heavier. Bones lose density, turning a minor trip into a major risk. Movements that once felt effortless, like climbing stairs or standing up from a chair, can become a struggle. One of the biggest culprits behind this decline is a nutrient many overlook: vitamin D. It's not just about keeping your bones strong, though that's a big part of it. This vitamin is a cornerstone for leg strength, balance, and overall mobility in seniors, and its absence can quietly erode your ability to move freely. Let's explore why vitamin D is so critical and how you can harness its power to keep your legs steady and strong. The reality is, as we get older, our skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight. Add to that the fact that many seniors spend less time outdoors, maybe due to mobility issues, lifestyle changes, or even concerns about skin damage. And you've got a recipe for deficiency. Studies, like one from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, show that low vitamin D levels are directly tied to muscle weakness and a higher risk of falls in older adults. Margaret, a 72-year-old from Ohio, felt this firsthand. She used to love her morning walks, but over time her legs felt wobbly and she started skipping them, fearing a fall. A blood test revealed her vitamin D was dangerously low. Within weeks of addressing it, she was back to her routine, feeling steadier than ever. That's the power of this nutrient. It doesn't just help your body absorb calcium for strong bones. It directly fuels your muscles, enhancing protein synthesis and improving the way your nerves talk to your legs. Think of it as the spark that keeps your muscles firing on all cylinders. Vitamin D specifically supports fast-twitch muscle fibers, the ones responsible for quick reactions, like catching yourself if you trip. Without enough of this vitamin, those fibers weaken, slowing your reflexes and making falls more likely. Research also shows it reduces inflammation in muscle tissues, which can ease chronic leg pain and stiffness. For seniors who wake up with cramps or struggle with discomfort after a short walk, this could be a game changer. But the stakes are even higher if you ignore a deficiency. Beyond weak legs, low vitamin D opens the door to osteoporosis, where bones become so brittle that a small stumble could lead to a hip fracture, sidelining you for months or even permanently. It's also linked to heart disease, cognitive decline, and a weaker immune system, meaning your whole quality of life takes a hit. The good news? Boosting your levels is easier than you think. Spend 15 to 30 minutes in the morning sun, exposing your arms and legs to maximize absorption. Foods like salmon, egg yolks, and fortified dairy can help, though they might not be enough on their own. For many, a supplement of 800 to 1,000 IU daily is the way to go, especially if you're indoors a lot. A simple blood test can confirm your levels, so you know exactly what you need to stay strong. Now let's talk about calcium, the partner vitamin D can't work without. You've probably heard calcium is key for strong bones, and that's true, especially as we age. After 60, bone mass naturally declines, making fractures a real threat. A minor fall that wouldn't have fazed you at 40 could now mean a broken hip or femur, injuries that often lead to months of recovery or even a loss of independence. John, a 68-year-old from Florida, learned this the hard way. A slip in his garden landed him in the hospital with a fractured femur, all because his bones lacked the calcium reserves to withstand the impact. But calcium isn't just about bones. It's a star player in muscle contraction. Every step you take, every time you stand up, calcium ions trigger your muscles to move smoothly. Without enough, you might notice more leg cramps, sluggish movements, or a feeling that your legs just can't keep up. It's like trying to drive a car with a half-empty gas tank. Your legs simply don't have the fuel to perform. So how do you keep your calcium levels where they need to be? Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are some of the best sources, packed with calcium your body can easily use. But if dairy's not your thing, don't worry. Leafy greens like kale and bok choy, almonds, sardines, and fortified plant-based milks are fantastic options. The key is variety. Mixing different sources ensures your body gets a steady supply. Aim for 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams daily, but don't overdo it. Too much calcium, especially from supplements, can lead to kidney stones or calcium buildup in your arteries, so balance is crucial. Pair it with vitamin D to boost absorption and add some movement to the mix. Weight-bearing exercises like walking or light resistance training help direct calcium into your bones and muscles, making them stronger where it counts. Picture Susan, 65, who started adding yogurt to her breakfast and taking short walks daily. Her leg cramps faded, and she felt more stable than she had in years. That's the kind of change you can create. Don't let weak legs hold you back from the life you love. Vitamin D and calcium are your first steps to building a foundation of strength, keeping your muscles steady and your bones unbreakable. You've got the tools now: sunlight, smart foods, maybe a supplement. So why wait? Start today and feel the difference in every step. Stick with me, because the next nutrients we're diving into are just as powerful, and you won't believe how simple they are to add to your routine. What if the heaviness in your legs isn't just a sign of aging, but a signal your body's missing something crucial? Picture this. You're trying to enjoy a quiet evening, maybe reading a book or watching your favorite show, when a sudden cramp clamps down on your calf, leaving you wincing in pain. Or perhaps you've noticed your legs feel tired and unsteady after just a few steps, making you second-guess that walk to the mailbox. For too many seniors, these aren't just occasional frustrations. They're daily battles that chip away at the freedom to move with ease. The good news? The right nutrients can turn things around, and at Senior Serenity, we're here to help you reclaim your strength. In this part, we're diving into 3 more vitamins and minerals that can stop those cramps, steady your steps, and give your legs the energy they deserve. You won't believe how much these simple additions can change your day, so let's get started. First up is vitamin B12, a nutrient that's often overlooked but absolutely essential for keeping your legs strong and responsive. As we age, our bodies don't just slow down physically, they change on the inside too. One of those changes is a drop in stomach acid, which makes it harder to absorb B12 from food. Add to that common issues like gastritis, acid reflux, or even long-term use of antacids, and you've got a recipe for deficiency. For seniors, this is a big problem. Vitamin B12 is the backbone of neuromuscular function, ensuring the electrical signals from your brain to your leg muscles are clear and precise. Without it, those signals get scrambled, leaving your legs feeling heavy, tired, or even numb. Clara, a 71-year-old from Texas, used to feel this every day. She'd struggle to walk to her garden, her legs tingling and unsteady, until a doctor found her B12 levels were critically low. After a few weeks of supplements, she felt like a new person. Her legs were stronger, and she could finally tend to her flowers without fear of falling. The stakes are high if you ignore B12 deficiency. Studies show it can lead to irreversible nerve damage, affecting your balance, coordination, and reflexes. Many seniors who find themselves tripping more often or feeling like their legs just won't cooperate might be dealing with this silent issue. It's often dismissed as just getting older, but it doesn't have to be. Correcting B12 levels can bring noticeable improvements in strength and mobility. The best sources are animal products like lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy, and shellfish. Clams and liver are especially rich. If you're on a plant-based diet or have absorption issues, fortified cereals, plant milks, or supplements are a must. Many seniors benefit from high-dose B12 supplements or even periodic injections, especially if their bodies struggle to process it from food. Aim to get your levels checked with a blood test. It's a small step that can make a big difference in how your legs feel and move. Next, let's talk about magnesium, a mineral that works behind the scenes to keep your legs functioning smoothly. Every step you take relies on magnesium to help your muscles contract and relax without a hitch. When levels are low, you might notice sudden, painful cramps, especially at night, something many seniors know all too well. It's not just discomfort, it's a sign your muscles are struggling to stay balanced. Magnesium calms overactive nerve signals, preventing spasms and reducing fatigue, which is why it's a go-to for those dealing with restless leg syndrome or frequent nighttime cramps. Take Robert, a 69-year-old from Arizona who used to wake up multiple times a night, clutching his calf in agony. He started adding magnesium-rich foods to his diet, and within a month, his sleep was uninterrupted, and his legs felt lighter during the day. Magnesium doesn't stop at muscles. It's also a key player in bone health. While calcium often gets the spotlight, it can't do its job without magnesium to guide it into your bones, keeping them dense and strong. Studies have found that higher magnesium intake is linked to better bone strength and a lower risk of fractures, which is critical for seniors who want to stay active. But deficiency is common, often due to stress, medications like diuretics, or diets low in magnesium-rich foods. This can lead to a gradual loss of stamina, walking shorter distances, climbing stairs more slowly, or feeling wiped out after simple tasks. The fix is straightforward. Load up on leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and legumes. Think spinach, almonds, pumpkin seeds, black beans, and avocados. If you're not getting enough through food, supplements like magnesium citrate or glycinate can help, offering quick relief from cramps and a boost in energy. Restoring magnesium can make your legs feel alive again, ready to carry you through the day with ease. Finally, let's explore potassium, a mineral that's all about balance, both in your muscles and your bones. Imagine stepping out of bed in the morning, only to feel an immediate cramp in your calf. That's a classic sign of low potassium, a nutrient that regulates muscle function by balancing fluids inside and outside your muscle cells. When levels dip, your muscles can contract involuntarily, leading to painful cramps that hit without warning. For seniors who often deal with reduced circulation or muscle mass, these cramps can be more than a nuisance. They can stop you in your tracks. Potassium also ensures smooth communication between your nerves and muscles, so low levels might leave your legs trembling after standing or stiff when you walk, increasing your risk of falls. Linda, a 67-year-old from California, noticed this when her legs started shaking during her weekly grocery trips. A diet tweak to include more potassium-rich foods turned things around, giving her the stability she needed to shop with confidence. Beyond muscles, potassium plays a surprising role in bone health. It helps neutralize acids in your body that can break down bone density over time, slowing the progression of osteoporosis and keeping your legs structurally sound. Studies suggest a potassium-rich diet can reduce bone loss, which is crucial for seniors who want to stay upright and active. So how do you get enough? Nature's got you covered with delicious options like bananas, sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach, beans, and oranges. A baked potato with the skin can even outshine a banana in potassium content. Aim for 2,600 milligrams daily for women and 3,400 milligrams for men, easily achievable with a balanced diet. If you've got kidney issues or high blood pressure, check with your doctor to find the right amount for you. Adding these foods to your meals can stop cramps, steady your steps, and keep your bones strong for the long haul. Don't let tired, cramping legs keep you from the activities you love. Vitamin B12, magnesium, and potassium are your allies in building legs that feel steady and strong, no matter your age. You've got the know-how now. Stock up on these nutrients, whether through food or supplements, and take back your mobility. Stay with me, because the final nutrients we're covering next will tie it all together, and you won't want to miss the simple steps that can make all the difference. Have you ever felt your knees creak with every step, or wondered why your legs just don't move as smoothly as they used to? It's easy to blame age, But what if the real culprit is a nutrient your body's been missing all along? For many seniors, stiff joints, weak muscles, and the fear of losing balance can turn daily activities into daunting tasks. At Senior Serenity, we're here to change that, showing you how the right vitamins can bring back the strength and flexibility you thought were gone for good. In this final part, we're wrapping up our list of the top 7 vitamins and minerals to strengthen your legs, focusing on 2 often overlooked heroes that can make a world of difference. Plus, we'll tie it all together with a plan to keep you moving confidently. You won't want to miss these last steps to reclaiming your mobility, so let's dive in. First, let's talk about vitamin K, a nutrient that doesn't get the attention it deserves but plays a critical role in keeping your legs strong and mobile. You've probably heard that calcium and vitamin D are the stars of bone health, and they are, but without vitamin K, they can't do their job properly. Think of vitamin K as the traffic director for calcium, guiding it straight to your bones where it belongs, instead of letting it build up in your arteries or soft tissues. That buildup can lead to stiffness, poor circulation, and even heart issues, all of which make moving harder. For seniors, this is a game changer. Studies show that higher vitamin K intake is linked to stronger bones, a lower risk of fractures, and better overall bone health. Take Ellen, a 73-year-old from Michigan, who used to wince every time she stood up, her knees aching from years of wear. Her doctor suggested adding more vitamin K-rich foods, and within months she noticed less stiffness and more ease in her steps. Vitamin K doesn't stop at bones. It's also a champion for your joints and muscles. It activates a protein called osteocalcin, which binds calcium to your bone matrix, making them denser and more resistant to breaks. But it also reduces inflammation in your joints, slowing the progression of osteoarthritis, a common issue for seniors. If your knees feel stiff after sitting or ache when you walk, this nutrient might be the missing piece. Emerging research even suggests vitamin K supports muscle strength and coordination by regulating calcium levels in muscle cells, helping you move with more control and less risk of falling. You can find vitamin K1 in leafy greens like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and Brussels sprouts, perfect for a side dish or smoothie. Vitamin K2, found in fermented foods like natto, aged cheeses, and egg yolks, is even more powerful, staying active in your body longer to keep calcium where it's needed. If you struggle to get enough from food, especially with digestive issues, a supplement might help. But check with your doctor first, especially if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, as vitamin K affects clotting. Next up is vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, a nutrient that's quietly working to keep your legs strong and your movement steady. This vitamin is a powerhouse for nerve health, ensuring the signals between your brain and leg muscles are sharp and reliable. When B6 levels drop, those signals can get sluggish, leading to numbness, tingling, or unsteady walking, symptoms many seniors mistake for normal aging. But it's not just about nerves. Vitamin B6 also supports muscle repair and helps your body use protein to build and maintain muscle mass, which is crucial as you age. Without it, even simple tasks like standing up or walking upstairs can leave you exhausted. James, a 70-year-old from Oregon, felt this struggle daily. He'd get winded just walking to his car, his legs heavy and slow. A diet tweak to include more B6-rich foods turned things around, giving him the stamina to keep up with his grandkids. Vitamin B6 also fights inflammation-related muscle fatigue, keeping your legs flexible and resilient. If you've noticed stiffness or slow recovery after activity, this could be your answer. Plus, it's vital for red blood cell production, which carries oxygen to your muscles for sustained energy. Low B6 can mean low hemoglobin, leaving your legs tired after even a short walk. You can find B6 in poultry, fish like salmon and tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, and fortified cereals. Aim for 1.5 milligrams daily for women and 1.7 milligrams for men, easily achievable with a balanced diet. Supplements are an option if absorption is an issue, but don't overdo it. Too much B6 from high-dose supplements can lead to nerve damage over time. Focus on food first, and you'll feel the difference in your energy and coordination, making every step feel lighter and more confident. Now let's bring it all together. You've got the full roadmap to stronger legs with these 7 vitamins and minerals. Vitamin D and calcium to build a solid foundation, B12 to keep your nerves firing, magnesium and potassium to stop cramps and steady your steps, and now vitamin K and B6 to support your bones, joints, and muscle endurance. Think about Clara, who got her garden walks back with B12, or Robert, who sleeps through the night thanks to magnesium. Picture Ellen moving with less knee pain, and James keeping up with his grandkids, all because they gave their bodies the nutrients they needed. These aren't just vitamins. They're your ticket to a life where you can walk, dance, or play without hesitation. Which struggle holds you back most? Cramps, stiffness, or fear of falling? And which of these nutrients will you try first? Don't let weak legs dim the joy of your golden years. At Senior Serenity, we've given you the tools to fight back. Sunlight and salmon for vitamin D, yogurt and kale for calcium, eggs for B12, spinach for magnesium, bananas for potassium, greens for vitamin K, and chickpeas for B6. Start small. Pick one to add today, maybe a handful of almonds or a sunny morning walk, and build from there. Your legs have carried you through decades. Now it's time to carry them. Drop a comment below. Which tip are you trying first, or what's the biggest leg challenge you're facing? Like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our next health tip. Let's build a stronger, more mobile future together.